Yo yo yo, what's going on everybody? It's G-Spot here, bringing you a demolitions match on Summit. And this match doesn't really have anything important to it. I'm sniping, but I don't do anything amazing. Sole purpose of me choosing this match is because it's a long video. It's 20 something minutes long, and it gives me time to talk about my very first Black Ops tournament that I won randomly. I didn't even know there was a Black Ops tournament going on. And I'll talk about the whole event in general. And yeah, so what I ended up winning was a $5,000 package deal. I won a 55-inch 3D TV, home entertainment system, BlueRay player, a new Xbox 360, the slim ones. I don't even know if they sell the old other ones anymore. But yeah, so I won all that stuff with $5,000. Couldn't believe it. Like I said, I didn't even know there was a tournament going on, so really excited about that. And basically I just wanted to share my whole experience with you guys, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys like it. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Obviously a thumbs up if you don't. And if possible, definitely leave a comment in the comment box below. That would be greatly appreciated. I can't believe I missed that guy so many fucking times. Yeah, so anyways, back to that weekend. I was in Toronto for the Fan Expo, and for those of you guys that don't know what the Fan Expo is, it's like the Comic Con of Canada. It's hosted in Toronto every year, and people from all over come down, and they got a whole bunch of stuff going on, like video games, comic books, horror. What else? Anime, anything like nerd related, I guess is the best way to put it. It's there. It's an amazing time, lots of fun. People are dressed up. Everyone's having a good time. And if you can, I definitely recommend it. If making it out to LA is too far for you to make it to Comic Con, I definitely suggest taking a look at the Fan Expo. It's a great experience, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, it's your cup of tea. It's my cup of tea. I think it's my third time there. I always have a blast when I go, so definitely recommend it. So anyhow, I was down at the Fan Expo on the behalf of Toshiba and Ubisoft. They needed a pro player, even though I don't play anymore, but I've done work with Toshiba in the past. They needed a pro player to play against the public in their new Assassin's Creed Revelations that's coming out, I believe, in November. So my manager, my manager that managed me before when I was playing professionally, gave me a call, told me what's going down, and that I'll be doing this for the weekend. So I was more than excited. It gets me a chance to get back into what I like. I love doing. I love competing. I love playing. And it's just something that I've been doing for the past 6 years, even though I've been away from it for about 2 years now. I'm retired for 2 years, but I'm always happy to be involved in the gaming community. It's a lot of fun, a blast, and I definitely miss it. So anyways, back to the Assassin's Creed. Their station, Assassin's Creed and or Ubisoft and Toshiba, totally decked out their booth. Everything's 3D, 3D TVs, Assassin's Creed is playing in 3D, 2D, whatever your preference. Toshiba had laptops in 3D, which was absolutely amazing. I've never seen that before. And they had the Scion totally decked out, TVs, screens everywhere, with Ghost Recon, the new Ghost Recon coming out, playing with I think it was on playing with the Kinect, if that's the correct pronunciation. Yeah, so I was playing with full motion. It was the developer build, so it wasn't completely finished, but it was still neat to see how Ghost Recon has evolved since when I've played it on the original Xbox. I think it actually came with my Xbox, so seeing it how it is now blew me away. Can't wait for that game to come out as well. What else did they have? Fuck. They had a lot of. They had like a Just Dance game coming out as well. The actual dancers from the commercial of Just Dance were the ones that were running that booth, which was kind of neat. People that you see on TV all the time. So that was interesting to see. And but enough of that. Back to Assassin's Creed. Back to Black Ops. Like I said, my job was to play against the public in Assassin's Creed Revelations. And right off the bat, I find out that it's being played on the PlayStation, and I didn't freak out, but I was kind of like, oh, this is not good at all. I don't play PlayStation. I've never used a controller before, so I was a little worried as to how bad I was going to be. I just knew it would take me time. It was a learning. Excuse me, I got hiccups right now. It was a learning curve, right? To adjust to the PlayStation controllers. They have the R1, R2. The thumbsticks are all really loose, I guess is the best way to put it. And the buttons, believe it or not, are, I guess, angled slightly different than the Xbox. So all that took a while to get used to, but within the first few hours, there was no problem. I was winning my matches pretty handily, and giving away prizes to those that deserved it. Anyone come in second place, they get a prize. If anyone did end up beating me, they got a pretty good prize as well. Video game. I think they actually got Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is an amazing prize to get. And yeah, so that was my job for the weekend. Play against the public in Assassin's Creed Revelations. Had a lot of fun. The game's amazing. I have a video on my YouTube channel of me playing Assassin's Creed. Such a fun game. I think it's actually even more fun if you play with people that you know. It's just the whole concept of being an assassin, being sneaky, using your abilities, your perks, outsmarting other people. It's bringing it's all that you do all that at a slow pace, which is it just screws with your mind because you have no idea. You got to watch my video to understand it, but the game's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend getting it, and not just the game, like the multiplayer, but the campaign, the story mode. So smart, nicely written, and I just finished the third part. The first two games blew me away. The ending to part 2 absolutely blew me away, and then the ending to part 3, which I just finished. I just can't wait for Revelations to come out. I'm actually getting an advanced copy of Revelations, so I can't wait for that. I'll be playing the story mode until my eyes bleed. I have to know how the story progresses. I don't really read, so I enjoy stories from games. It's my guilty pleasure. But yeah, so I can't wait till Revelations come out. Super excited, and I recommend you guys to catch up on number 1, 2, and 3 before getting Revelations if you plan on doing the story mode, because you'll be lost, or maybe not lost, but the story would be that much better if you knew exactly what was going on. Alright, so besides playing at the Assassin's Creed booth, or playing Assassin's Creed against the public, there's a lot of stuff at the Fan Expo, and there was a Black Ops tournament that I had no idea about. A buddy of mine that was actually in Toronto as well, he ended up telling me, he's like, hey, there's a Black Ops tournament going on a 55-inch screen TV in 3D. I tried. I actually qualified my first match to play the second, but I didn't qualify. I didn't qualify my second match. So I was like, oh, you only got to play 2 matches to qualify for the finals. I might as well try it. Sounds pretty easy. I got the time, so I went, checked out the booth. Lo and behold, they are playing Black Ops. Although they are playing on a 55-inch screen TV in 3D, but what I did notice was that they were playing Nuketown Free For All, and I was like, really? I don't lose Nuketown Free For All. This could actually work for me. So I ended up signing up, and my first free for all match won it pretty easily. And I was kind of like, hey, this is good. This is going the way that I expected to. So I qualified for my next free-for-all match, and you actually have to win. It's not even top 4. You got to win your free-for-all to advance to the next round. So my next match obviously was against all the winners from the previous matches, and again ended up dominating that as well. It was pretty easy, and I automatically qualified for the finals on Sunday. However, the finals were played slightly differently. They had completely different rules. It was actually the top 16, which is how many we were. We had to play 1v1, so it was top 16 played 1v1, single elimination, best of 3, all the way until there was a winner. So first off, I don't play Call of Duty 1v1. I never do. I hate it. I think it's retarded. You know, I constantly get, hey, 1v1 quick scores. I constantly get those, but I ignore them. I don't care. Like, Call of Duty is not a game that you play 1v1. It's a team-oriented game. Always has been, always will be. And 1v1 is just, to me, it's just dumb. It's unnecessary, and it does not prove your skill. And well, with that being said, that's what I had to play. I had to play 1v1 Black Ops, Nuketown of all game types. But it was kind of a small learning curve as well, because like I said, I've never played 1v1 in Call of Duty. But you know, playing the first few rounds allowed me to understand how you play 1v1, especially in Nuketown. And sad to say, it's a huge camp fest. Everyone camps. It's all about getting that first kill, and then it's up to them to come get you, and then you can pretty much be anywhere, right? So yeah, so that was kind of frustrating, but I'm a quick learner, so I wasn't really worried. The only thing that I was worried about was playing in 3D, playing on a 55-inch. Well, yeah, and did I mention that the rules are completely whack? The guns that you use, they had actually regulations. You couldn't use certain guns. I couldn't use the FAMAS. I couldn't use the AUG. Fuck, what else? There's a lot of stuff that I couldn't use, which is kind of retarded. And I couldn't use grip. I couldn't use rapid fire. I couldn't use stun grenades. There's no equipment allowed, which is fine actually, because I don't ever use equipment. I only use tactical, which in free-for-alls amounts to nothing anyways. So that wasn't a big deal for me. Just the stuns and all that. I couldn't even use tomahawks either, which kind of pissed me off. But oh well, doesn't really matter. That's all in the past. So my first excuse me, my first match for the 1v1 was pretty easy. It's what I expected. It was kind of me getting that first all-important kill, and then after that was just outsmarting my opponent, you know, making him come for me all the time. I didn't really camp the first match, although I think he got the first kill, to be honest. He got the first kill, and it was up to me coming to find him, which was really frustrating because, of course, he was camping. And then I think he went up like 2-0 on me, but then after that it was like, alright, play it smart, which I did. And the time limit was only 5 minutes, so it's not like play it smart, slow. You had to go and get those kills to tie it up, and that's exactly what I had to do. So I was able to tie it up. And then I was able to take like a 2-point lead, and then after that, once I got the 2-point lead, it was up to him to come get me, which excuse me, which he kept on going, which he kept on doing. I kept on killing him every single time. I would meet him pretty much in the middle, and I was able to outshoot him every single time. So my first match, pretty easy. I won my first 2 games. I beat him 2-0. Moved on to I guess what, the quarterfinals, I guess it is. Moved on to the quarterfinals against I don't know who. I don't even know who I was playing against, to be honest. We didn't even have gamer tags in the game. It was like generic names from like TV1, TV2, you know, etc. like that. So yeah. So actually, watch this part. This is pretty amazing. I'm a beast. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, my second match. Well, I didn't fare too well. I actually ended up winning, or not winning. So I ended up losing my first match to the guy, and he did exactly what I expected. Got the first kill, camped it. I had to go after him, but I made a huge boo-boo, huge mistake. I used the wrong class, and I don't know why I didn't change my class. I'm not trying to make an excuse, but like I was running with marathon, actually no, tactical mask and flak jacket, and I had no idea why I was doing that. And I knew in my head, I'm like, I should probably change my class. But every time I died, and there's so little time, I just automatically hit X to go, because everything had to be done quickly, right? So that was my own fault. Played like a complete idiot. I think I lost by 2. And but you know what? I had my buds there. Bo, an old Halo 1 teammate of mine, or an old Halo teammate of mine. I've been teaming with him for Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3 as well. So we go way back. He was actually at the Fan Expo as well, and you know, he was there, support, gave me some good pointers. You know, like relax, calm down. You know you're better, etc., etc. And yeah, so my second match, flew right through it. won easily, no problem whatsoever. Happy to bring it to game 3. And same thing, game 3 absolutely dominated. Hey, I got a collateral, not too bad. Game 3 absolutely dominated. I think I won like 8-0, 9-0. The last 30 seconds I just kind of sat there and did nothing. Didn't really have to do anything. So yeah, ended up winning pretty easily, and here I am at the semifinals already for the for this 55-inch TV prize. So the guy in the semifinals, well, much harder than anyone that I faced so far. He knew how to use his weapons, not his weapons, sorry, his grenades and all that. Use them pretty effectively. But one thing that I did notice that he did, I was actually host for all the matches as well, and so my job was, as host, I'd start the match, I'd get in the game, and then my opponents would join the game, and that's how the game would start, right? So anyways, what I noticed that people were doing is that they wouldn't join the match right away. They would kind of cam whore, I guess. I don't know what the proper term is, but they would cycle through the camera, the players in the game, to see where they are. And I knew he was doing this because when he joined my match, he wasn't joining right away, and then right away I realized he's probably looking as to where I am. So, as a genius that I am, I run to a spot and I camped. So I ran to like the Jeep or something, and I just sat there and I just camped. And at the second that I start to camp and stay in one spot, boom, he joins the game. And I know this because I had my stats up the entire time to see what he was doing or when he would join the match. So yeah, so he joins the match, and the second that I see that he joins the match, I bolted to the other side of the map, and I just sit and wait. I actually had to camp a lot. Between the semifinals and the quarterfinals, camping is pretty much, I hate to say it, and it's one of the things that my ex-teammate told me. He's like, yo, you have to camp. If you're going to win this tournament, you have to play the opposite the way that you're playing, you know? And I took that advice to heart. He's absolutely right, and it's sad to say, but that's the way that you're going to win this tournament. That's the way I was going to win this tournament. And I hate to say it, but I did camp. Kind of sucks, but well, whatever. I got a 55-inch TV out of it, so fuck you guys. So yeah, so anyways, I was camping by the Jeep. He joins the match, and I bolted to the other side of the map, and right away I just see flash grenades being thrown to where I was. And I kind of laughed. I'm like, this fucking bastard. That's exactly what he was doing. He was looking to see where I was, and then joined the game, and then ends up throwing his nades and everything towards me. So because he did that, he was actually really close to me when he was throwing the nades, so I had to jump on him right away. Got the all-important first kill, and then again he was after me the entire match, and I met him in the center and just ended up picking off the kills one by one, and I easily 2-0'd this guy, and that was me advancing to the finals. Couldn't believe it. Here I am. Didn't even know there was a tournament going on. Signed up for a tournament last second. The tournament was going on since Thursday. I signed up on Saturday, qualified for the finals, and here I am in the final match for this $5,000 prize. Can't believe it. Kind of excited, pretty nervous actually. My heart's beating a mile a minute. And I haven't had this feeling in a long time. I've been playing tournaments for Halo, and I don't get that edgy feeling, the adrenaline rush. I don't know. I've lost getting that feeling. So it was good to get that feeling back. And fuck, I lost my mindset. I've been talking for 20+ minutes, I think. So yeah, so I got this feeling back, edginess, nervousness. I gotta win this next match, and again, my supporters are behind me, like, yo, you got this. Just do what you've been doing. Play smart, play it slow, camp. Like, you gotta camp. That's the only way you're gonna win this match, because that's exactly what he's gonna do if he gets the lead. So yeah, so the game starts. I'm host, and right away he's doing the same thing the guy in the semifinals did. He's waiting for me to settle down to get my camping spot, and he's gonna join the match and pretty much attack from there. So I was ready for it. You know, I had my stats up. I did the exact same thing. I went to the Jeep, camped, and the second that he joined the match, and it's so funny because as soon as I camped, that's exactly when they joined the match. And I bolted to the other side, and again I see grenades and flash grenades, whatever, being thrown to where I was. So I immediately know where he is, and I actually flank all the way around. I go all the way behind to where on the side that he spawned, flank all the way around, and there he is camping by the fucking fence, just waiting for me to move from the Jeep, which I never was in the first place. So I thought that was kind of funny. I ended up getting the first kill. And from there on, it was actually a battle back and forth. This person that I was playing against, really good. Yeah, he was just really good. And it was just me pretty much experience and outsmarting him every single time. So it was like that back and forth. I did the exact same thing for game 2, and boom, here I am, winner of a 55-inch 3D TV, new Xbox, home entertainment system. Couldn't be more happier. Totally unexpected. And that's pretty much how it all ended for me. So I mean, it's not really climatic or anything like that. I didn't like do anything sick. Just kind of played it step by step, and ended up winning. So that was my big long story for nothing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And this is G-Spot out.